Hey, this is Max, aka Mr. Fucking Feeling. Welcome to Mr. Fucking Feeling Show. Check it out. You want something against these cancel culture cowards. These cancel culture cocksuckers, man. My man, yeah, Koetting is coming back. It's gonna take a while to get up there, the screen and this shit. It happened for two reasons. They took a disaster. I think it was the Clintons. I want to say it was Hillary. They said something about never letting a good disaster go to waste. Well, the asshole that stabbed two sisters, and I said sisters because they're black in London, all right? And they were sisters biological as well. So there's a play on words over here. Be cognizant and pay attention, right? Um, I know London's probably not as bad as the U.S. by far. We're doing better because this whole vax war, amongst us, kind of, and that's why they had the Wright House case going, and they started playing these goddamn games to try to get that back because it's a good weapon racism over here. Why lose it? This is definitely connected. I'm not sure how the politics are in Britain, but I know you still give a fuck about niggas like they do, like that. So this guy is mentally ill, and I don't know what the fuck's up with they have a similar thing with a proposition, something I forgot what it was, proposition some number, where they take you out of nut houses and put them on the streets. There's something similar to that in Britain. I know this guy had a problem. He's hot, violent, and all this other shit, and the motherfucker still walking was able to buy a knife. This cocksucker should be able to buy a picture of a knife. So that's on them. So try to put the blame on as black magicians, specifically Ian Quentin and Ball.co. I learned a lot from this cat. Now, his past and drug issues and all of that. I don't know about everything else going on. To me, it's still hearsay. I'm like this: eat the meat, spill the bones. If you're a vegetarian, eat the fruit, spill the fucking seeds. All right. I don't know like that any other way because God will give information. But that's the problem. It's the other thing to going. He has a lot of good information, and he was giving it out bypassing the rights and rituals you have to go through with different organizations. Certain organizations not going to be mentioned here. Certain orders. He even crossed people in the voodoo culture. When I wasn't too proud about that, but but the information that you kind of hidden, the knowledge is power. So I think that's why he tried to silence his ass. And it scared black magic, man. Word. Because Bobby Hemmett, big ups to him. They tell you they're scared of black magic. Because that's what they do. They don't want to fight fair. They don't want knowledge. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to fight fair. So that's why, in the cancel culture, everyone's in his ass. Oh, he's a sexist. He's this and he's that. Do you know the motherfucker personally? And if you do got beef with him, that's cool. But you want to cancel something every time you know what it is? You motherfuckers have a little bit of power. They get a little taste of power. And you go nuts with it because you're already weak. You're like the heterosexual males. They're out there. There's some in prison. They can't get the Jimmy up because, not into guys. But they anally rape some dude with a stick or some shit. They take over dominance because somebody they took their masculinity away from their ass and got them in a fucking cell. And they feel a little more power. Dogs do the same shit a lot of times. Some animals do the same shit. They'll dry hump an animal. The man is just because it's like, I'm the alpha in this bitch. You do the same thing. It really shows your weakness and your bully. It shows how weak you motherfuckers are. And I'm glad he's coming back. All right. Fucking. Matter of fact, cancel culture. I think is a good possibility that was made by the powers that shouldn't be. The terminology, just the way conspiracy theorists was made by FBI, or CIA, one of them, because he's a conspiracy theorist, which is not a bad thing. It says you have a theory that is a conspiracy, and to get proven. And then what's wrong with a theory? A thesis is a thought, a scientific thought process goes on, and you got to try to prove it, either yay or nay. And so they call it theory of relativity. It's still a theory, it ain't been proven yet. Unless you're a metaphysician, but you say it's been proven in science or whatever. You have the theory of gravity. You dig? So, basically, it's not really saying. They make it look make it easy to make us look like a bunch of assholes. Like if you live in this goddamn country right here, this corporation, and you're not a conspiracy theorist, you're a fucking sheep. You're an idiot. Because like 98% of those fucking things prove to be right. Because they're deceptive. Deceptive as fuck. You name it. And nothing's going to happen any goddamn way. You know, you call us nuts if you want to, but whatever. So I think I don't even think it's an organic thing, by the way. I think it's going on all this shit. Cancel culture, cancel. Well, you say it because now it's a thing. And I think it was made by these people to keep us distracted, keep us fucking fighting. So we could, that's what's really going on. All right? We got bigger issues. And that guy had nothing to do with it. All he was doing was say in the book, this is how it used to be done back in the day. The whole history. You can't chop this shit up. It's up to the person who was an adult. Okay? He was real ass pound in prison. Adult when he did this shit. All across the country somewhere. Overseas. So yeah. We won one. We need to win more. Oh yeah. Another one. Play Screw Toy Company. Thank you for finally getting your fucking balls. This Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head are back now. With the titles. Proper titles. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. Stop trying to fuck with our goddamn kids. Another win. We need more, people. Grab your fucking balls. Grab your ovaries. And tell these people to fuck off. This is Mac, a.k.a. Mr. Fucking Feelings. Welcome back, Eric. E.A. Koetting. Like I said, I don't know. If you hit my car, you're going to see crippling. Word. Alright. Welcome back. I can't fucking wait. Check out my stuff. As a matter of fact, I'll put a link to the description to his bio.com. And take a look at his introduction. He says exactly what there. This is longer than you normally do it. He says exactly what's going on right there. And how you bypass all this other stuff. That's the reason I try to silence his ass. I don't think he's a bad person. I think the people that control and the powers that be, the cancel culture is a bad person. I can't wait till Trump gets back in here and back in office, by the way. Yeah, I said it. Surprise.